Hey guys, so we just got done with episode 9, which is titled The Drop. Now, this is going to be a double upload video. So, this is episode 10, which is called The Battle. We continue our stuff based on what we just saw in episode 9. A lot was revealed. I think they're going to set up the stage for Captain Unohana to versus Kenpachi, which is going to be insane. I just can't wait for that. It's going to be all action, I think, and I cannot wait for that. This is gonna be insane. Please make sure you guys like and subscribe for more things that is coming on this channel. We will get an update for the month of January as we getting closer to the Renaissance. I cannot stress this enough. Like I said, I pushed the Renaissance so many back from last year 23 to I think it's perfect for 24 to the Renaissance to start. But like I said, guys, like and subscribe for more content like this. Like I said, I cannot wait to see what Captain Unohana has in store for us. Now, we will also be focusing on later on the experience that Nimaiya has, because since he said from what Hikifune mentioned that he's the one that created the Zanpakutos. So I want to see what he has to say about, I have a lot that I'm thinking about, especially what he has to say about all the Bankais that he created, like what went wrong, or can he take those Bankais back? That's another question I have too. Like, can he punish people by taking their Bankais back? That's interesting too. So let us watch episode 10, which we will have 3 more episodes until we close out the core. Cannot wait, and I'll see you guys on that one after episode 10. But now let's watch episode 10. Shit. Oh yeah, I just realized that his patch is gone. He's not wearing his patch. Oh, these look like some black sulfur or like crystals.
The Muken level of the central underground great prison is immeasurably vast and completely sealed off from the rest of the soul societies.
Not criminals, huh? Who are you kidding? They'd consider us criminals, all right, if we weren't as powerful as we are.
But
Kenpachi said that, we're criminals because we're so powerful. And then Captain Unohana says basically, our focus was to pursue new ways of battling in a way, and that is the duties of the new head captain. So she only responds to when there's a head captain to like latch out.
You are not as powerful as you think. I will confess, it was I who chose this place because this is where you belong. Every time I hear your voice,
her hair is let out. Did you just see let me go back. The face that she made when he finished.
We weren't as powerful as we are.
Her face looks so different and ominous. She looks creepy from this stance. And I don't know, is her sword bending as she's like in the Muken area? That's creepy.
You are not.
And she looks so different.
I will confess, it was I who chose this place because this is where you belong. Every time
no wonder she always braid her hair. She has like a scar.
I hear your voice. This scar you gave me begins to throb and burn.
So Captain, wait a minute. Would that mean that Captain Kenpachi is very old? He's probably one of the oldest ones. Wait a minute. So how old was Kenpachi? Because if Captain Unohana was here 1,000 years ago, Kenpachi would mean that he was here since 1,000 years ago as well. I wonder.
Urging me to spill your.
So she's the one that
Before being made a captain by old man Yama, she was the most notorious criminal in the history of the Soul Society. To show her
So basically, Captain Unohana was the oldest criminal and the most dangerous. So the name Captain the Kenpachi is basically the 8,000 styles. So it's like she was the second in command. She kind of like trained all the very first captains to fight so brutally. But for herself, she had 8,000 styles. That's what I'm getting from what Senshu is saying.
It means that one of you will have to die.
Why? Yo! Yo!
Alas, you are too weak.
Yo!
You only...
Then I met you.
Oh, so he was young. So Captain Kenpachi was young, like relatively young, when he met Captain Unohana. But he started killing as well at that age.
You was the first time I felt fear.
Yo.
The first time I felt the joy of battle. I wanted to fight like you. Become like
Kenpachi Zaraki. I won't let you down.
So also that's probably why he named Yachiru the name of Unohana, because he respected her so much that that's the only person he feared, he said. And like that's the person that gave him so much joy fighting. But it seemed that's weird to me too, because they, even though they were there for like another 100 years, they never spoke to each other. I wonder so.
It's only on the verge of death that you grow stronger. That is the flaw you chose to give yourself.
So it seems like they're opposites of each other. She grown to hinder herself, whereas the Kenpachi, he suppressed himself. The more he fights, the stronger he gets.
still
Okay.
satisfied.
Oh, so just to mention, this was a little bit part of episode 9. So now we're jumping right into episode 10. Damn, already this is like a mountain of corpses.
So I searched for an opponent worthy of my experience such joy crossing blades with a mere child. How could I have known then?
What the
In
hell?
each instance you held back. You suppressed your power. That is why I will kill you over and over.
So what she's been doing is killing him over and over again, but he's thinking he's been getting passed out. Yo. So I imagine if Captain Unohana would have been like, oh no, Captain Yamamoto would have been like, yo, Unohana, I need you to latch out. I think she would have took down a lot of Stern Raiders. Especially we don't even know how her Bankai looks like. And she's a healer. And she's been fighting while healing him. That's insane.
Again. 100. 100. 1,000 times if need be.
Yo.
And that is why I will heal you over and over again until you return at last to what you... Bankai.
I was just thinking about that. Oh man. Okay, I think I am a Bleach fan for that. Her Bankai, what is it gonna be called? Because we know the Shikai could be different from the Bankai. The only person that their Bankai and Shikai is the same is Byakuya's, when he says Bankai Kagayoshi and Bankai Kingaka, how they mention it, it's just petals. Blood.
Inazuki.
Yo. A sword of blood? This look like hell. Or is it like some corrosion hell? It's weird. This feels like what's that show? What's the anime called again? Tokyo Ghoul. When they have like the sword hand that looks like this, her sword reminds me of like some Tokyo Ghouls type of stuff. Like, and it's like the entire area turned. I don't know. Maybe her Bankai is not meant to be around too many people, because it will dissolve them. Because if I'm looking right now, it seems like she's turning into a skeleton.
It's different this time. All of it.
There can only be one Kenpachi. That's
Yo.
now our battle is over.
Yo.
What do you mean over?
Play with. But trust me, you still have foes worthy of crossing
Oh my
swords.
god.
My name is...
So basically, Captain Unohana sacrificed herself for the next generation. She said that her guilt was to keep holding Kenpachi back due to the fact that um she felt like that's her guilt or her sin, that she was stronger than everybody else but just not Kenpachi, and that now she passed her torch to Kenpachi, including her sword. Like so the Kenpachi, in order for Kenpachi to actually get a Bankai, especially from the strongest Kenpachi, that Kenpachi has to fight to the death until one Kenpachi is standing. If I'm not recalling, that's what I got from it. And her Bankai, we didn't see that much of it. Minazuki looks like the entire area turns to like a corrosive blood, and it could dissolve anything. Interesting. That's very interesting. But now that she dies, she basically told Kenpachi like there's going to be people that you could fight that are much stronger. That's kind of sad slightly. But damn, what a fight she put on. She kept killing him and bringing him back. And damn. But then again, I have a question. Her Bankai is the only Bankai that her Shikai and her Bankai are the same name, Minazuki. And does this have to do with the person that created the Zanpakutos and Korenji, the two royal guard guys? Are they one of the reason why her Bankai is like it's in twos instead of ones? It seems like one side is healing, whereas the other side is like for offensive killing and all that stuff. It's interesting. It seems like she's similar to Captain Yamamoto. It's like she has two Bankai. It's like she has two commands for her Bankai, but it only needs one command to summon both sides. That's interesting. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think it could have been prevented? Like, is it necessary to kill the previous Kenpachi? Can they both could have like existed? I think we should get more backstory on Captain Unohana, because I think that was kind of short. Even when they brought out that in the manga, I remember when I was reading it, like I'm like, this is very sudden. Like they should have expanded on that leading up to it. But I think behind everybody's head, we always had that thought that she was pretty powerful. It's just that we never knew how powerful she was. But this was kind of sad though to see her like that thing that it's a very um imagery that mirrors what happened in episodes 6 and 7, where it's like the child becomes the adult, and then the adult has passed the torch to the child. Like Captain Yamamoto and Captain Unohana pass their responsibilities to the next generation. Like Sensui became head captain. Um, Kenpachi became the new Kenpachi. The real Kenpachi now gives the authority to become the Kenpachi of now. So interesting. This was very interesting. But like always, I don't want to keep you guys. Like and subscribe to the channel. And I cannot wait to see you guys in the final few episodes, which will probably start tomorrow. Which is gonna be covering the rest of the last 3 episodes. And then can't wait to see what's gonna happen next.